All right, good morning, traders. It is Friday, the final day of the week. Hope everyone is having a good morning so far. So right now, I am in two trades at the moment. I'm in a position over in PRPO. Have a long position at a 331 average. Got in pretty early on this one. I was eyeing this one. Down coming into the morning. I wanted to see if we were going to get any sort of pre-market volume, and we did see that start to happen on PRPO here. Got a little volume rev. We were kind of trading low volume, and then right around this 8:30ish mark, start to put in some more volume. Nothing crazy, but I did have a idea coming into the day on this one on PRPO. So what do we see on PRPO? First of all, we have a 5 million in float stock. This is a former runner. Has gone on some nice rips back in the past. And what do we know about this one? So if you guys go back and look, each gap we had on pretty good on a pretty high volume day, we had a follow up day. You can see here, day one move, then we had a day two move, day one move here, then we had a day two move. Let's see, day one move here, we had a day two and a day three. Day one move, and we had another day two move here on PRPO. So we see the trend here. We see that the stock is known to go on multi-day runs. It's gone on second day runs multiple times in the past. So what do we know coming into today? There's a possibility that we're going to see it go on a second day move. And what do we see here? PRPO already up almost 10% this morning. So history repeats itself in the stock market. And so far, we are seeing that this morning. PRPO with a nice little move so far. I'm holding a 331 average. First target looking for 370s. I have 4,000 shares at 331, so I'm going to look to take half in the 370s, and the rest I'll ride out. Maybe we could get a $4 target on this one on PRPO today. So that's the first watch. Second one is NCTY. It's kind of funny. NCTY is actually the exact opposite of PRPO. So what do we know about NCTY? NCTY, in my books, is one of the all-time best faders in the small cap market for me. I have a list. I posted in Discord my top fader watch list, and every time I see these things gapped up, most of the time, a lot of the time, I will look to take a short on them. And NCTY is one of these names. I've had some massive wins back in the past in this one, shorting this one. Just knowing they're going crazy fades. I mean, it's up 33% now. Someone did say, hey, Nick, most of the time it's up a little higher. All right, it's a valid point there, but still, I do think we're going to see some sort of fade on NCTY this morning. So let's go back and look at NCTY's history. So look at this. NCTY opened up at 383. I actually remember this one very clearly because I remember shorting right out of the open on this one on NCTY, and I actually rode this thing almost to the low of day. This was one of my best shorts. I remember this one on NCTY on this day. You can see opened up at 383. The high day was 383, so it didn't even move any higher. And look at that, lows at 195. So just a crazy fade. Closed at 201. Closed near the lows. So just got absolutely crushed that day. Another day here, another gap up here. PRPO opened at 344, hit a high at 390. All right, so this one did go on a little pop before it did fade on up. So it's possible we could see NCTY go on a quick pop and then fade from there. And you could see after it hit 390, boom, faded below the lows. At the open, hit a low of 216 and closed right near the lows at 225. So you can see it another day here. NCTY, just another day. Opened at 752, went on a quick pop, and boom, look at that. Closed at 256. So huge retracement there on that day. Other day here. This one it did go on this is one of those days that it did go on a little bit of a pop, but overall you could see most of the days it faded on NCTY. So we'll see what's in store today on this one. I'm holding a 138 average. If it breaks 150 on strong volume and starts to bid hold like 150s, could cut it, re-enter when demand peaks. If it comes up to 150 and volume's kind of on the weaker side, and I'm maybe anticipating a stuff, I could add some more into that pop. I'm still not in my full size position. I'd like to add more. So that'd be the best case scenario. We get a morning pop. I could look to short into the pop. Actually, PRPO popping right now may look to lock in some. May look to lock in some PRPO coming up to my first target. Call this out and make sure you guys are in Discord. I called this out at 3:30s on PRPO. So if you guys aren't in there, you guys are missing out. Make sure you're in Discord. So let's see. Get this pop. and put myself on the ask here. I'm selling half of my position. Selling half just to lock in preserve to lock in some profits here. Yeah, if you guys, it's always a smart thing to do. Lock in gains along the way. Always a smart thing to do, especially if you met your risk reward. I was risking 20 cents, and now I'm up almost 40 cents. So I met a 2-to-1 risk reward here. So, I don't want to be greedy. I want to lock in some, and I'll leave the rest to ride. That's how you got to do it. All right, let's see PRPO. We got a little bit more of a pop. I didn't sell yet. I have an order out at 370. May lower it a little, just to get out in case we do start to drop here before the open. See if we get a little bit of a pop here. So I lowered my order a bit. See if I could get out before the open. Your market does open in 10 minutes, and it does get a little unpredictable at open. You guys know that. I say that every day. First few minutes are usually very unpredictable because we don't really have as much chart, and just emotions are very high at open. All right, we'll see if we can get over 360s here. See if there's any bidder I could sell into. Alright, just sold there, 360s. Sold there, 360. Locked in 2,000 shares, so still holding 2,000 shares. We'll see if we get more of a ripper on this one on PRPO, which is locked in half right there. Locked in about 550 bucks there on that exit. Unrealized, I'm up about almost 500 too. So nice little trade to start off my day. Dreambox, you saw me selling there. Yeah, I think I got out at 361. I think I gotta look back the execution, but I think it was like 361. I got at it. No, even if it hits 370, is what it is. I don't want to get greedy over a few pennies and have it dump before the open. Yeah, I like meeting targets, but if it's like kind of near an area where hey, it may dump and you'll miss your target by a few cents. Screw it. I'll lock in a little before the target. So sometimes you're faced with like situations like this in trading, and you got to make split decisions. And the decision there was, hey, let me sell into the next pop. Yeah, I missed my target by 9 cents, but it is what it is. I'm not complaining. So we got about 6 minutes to the open. So now even if PRPO does dump at open, still be a winning trade because I locked in some profits. Yeah, NCTY. I went over my game plan for it. I told you guys I'm holding a short position right now in NCTY. This one known to go on insane fades, big history of fading. Some of the nicest fades I've ever seen. So we'll see if history repeats itself again today on NCTY. Ideally we get a morning push into pre-market highs. I see weakness on the tape, and I could look to load more into a stuff move. But if we break 150 on strong buying volume, and the bids start to hold, and I'm seeing a lot of strength on the tape, I'm seeing a lot of good volume come in, then I'll cut it, and then I'll look for another entry if it sets on up. I see demand starting to peak again. I'll reattack it. Yeah, salty. I don't know. Like I said, I gotta go look back and check, but I saw a bidder there at 361, and I sold into him. Maybe it was 360. I don't know. I gotta go back and look at my executions that went through. All right, we got about 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Let me move this chart here so you guys can see the scanners. As far as the giveaway, we'll do that once the morning session ends. We'll start doing some. We'll start doing the giveaway. I'll be giving away a velocity trading T-shirt or a long sleeve. So make sure you guys are staying through to the stream, because towards the end we'll be doing that fun giveaway. Also, GLBS is reporting earnings today. I know a few people were swinging that one, so just don't forget, don't forget that they are having earnings today. So and make sure you guys are sticking around. This afternoon. I think they're reporting after the close, so make sure you guys are sticking around if you are holding a GLBS position. All right, so we do have some newsletters watching PRPO. Thank you for the heads up. Yeah, I know he has a few thousand people in there, so you have a few thousand people, going into a microfloat stock, it's gonna affect it. I think he has one of the biggest rooms out there, so it's always good to know what these chat rooms are doing, because they could obviously affect some of these these low float stocks. Dreambox, actually, funny you mentioned that. I, maybe I'll talk about it a little bit later because we're about to open up now. But I am considering doing, some one-on-one. I have done it in the past, you know, but I didn't really continue with it. But now I'm thinking about, maybe doing some more, one-on-one, private lessons. I do it for, very few people, only dedicated, students. I don't want to, be doing one-on-one to someone who's gonna joke around. I want a serious, dedicated person. So I will consider, doing some one-on-ones. Maybe I'll talk about it, sometime if we have some free time during the stream today, or I'll, talk about it another day. All right, so I see a few guys are interested. All right, yeah. I think I'm gonna do it. So I'll keep you updated. If you guys want to talk about it more, you guys could DM me. Also, all right, let's see NCTY and PRPO holding positions on both of these. So let's see what we're gonna do here at open. NCTY, low 130s, holding a 138 average on that one. There's PRPO, nice little pop. Huge bidders. You guys see the bid stack there. Ooh, and they got sold into pretty hard there on PRPO. We'll see if it can recover there, but some pretty heavy selling there though at that 360 mark. We did have bidders stacked there, and they got chewed up pretty quickly. See if it recovers here. Holding smaller size, only 2K shares now at a 331 average. So let's see here on PRPO. Nice NCTY. NCTY, nice crack. So NCTY doing what NCTY does best. I'm holding 8,000 shares from 138. But you guys can see that was a pretty pretty hard rejection there. If we get rejected into this next pop here, pretty hard like that again, I think we could definitely see this thing dump on off a little bit lower. So we don't really want to see another hard rejection like that again into this next pop. And looks like we are coming down to my average now, coming pretty close here. So do have my finger on the trigger to break even. All right, so I'm out on PRPO there. It could definitely turn around and curl 100%. It could 100% do that, but I got to be a smart trader. And look at NCTY at 117 getting obliterated. Look at NCTY. Just fun watching that one die. $117 on there at NCTY. So right now in NCTY, up over $1,000 now in that trade. So on PRPO, that's exactly why we lock in profits along the way, guys. It's exactly why we do it. For something like this, at the open, I said it gets very unpredictable. Emotions are high, and we started seeing a sell-off right at open on PRPO, and it paid off. Selling half up there towards the highs. It's definitely possible this thing could reclaim. It didn't crack that 325 line. Look at NCTY. Look at that. Straight red. There's now PRPO is really giving back here. Yeah, stock block, great point there. Is a Friday. Yes, it has gone on day 2 runs in the past, but, it is a Friday. Volume's much weaker on a Friday. And it's still a second day move. You're still going to have some prior day resistance. So, of course, that factors in as well. So, so far, PRPO, a lot of red since open. Can I pull up? Can you put up the high a day? I'm not really sure what you mean by that. High days right here, 369 and NCTY 136. I actually did miss my cover there in NCTY. I wasn't even paying attention to it, to be honest. I was looking for the teens, but I was watching PRPO, so I kind of slept on it a little bit there. So next wash, I'll take off 4,000 shares. Oh, my bad, guys. I know what you mean. My bad. Thank you for pointing that out. Shippers are moving. Let's see, DCIX has some news. DCIX hasn't been that great since, float's a little bit higher now on it. Used to be really teeny, that float, I remember. GSL, seeing some shippers. I talked about GLBS earlier. Shipper season's kind of right around the corner. Let's see. Wow, PRPO is getting destroyed too. 312. So NCTY. Let me see. Nice. J-Wag just crushed NCTY also. Alright, let's see if NCTY is in a crack here. 119 getting chipped. Probably into this next wash here, I'll look to take off some. Yeah, I don't know, Casper. This would be a pretty sick, if this thing ever could curl up. I mean, it'd be a pretty sick, reclaim, but, just so much selling out of the gates. We haven't even had a single green candle on it, on PRPO. Yeah, that's why, that's why we usually watch day 2s for short opportunity. We talk about this all the time, looking for the day 2 short. It's hard, day 2s are extremely hard to long, most of the time, they are going to, have a red day, after a big move up. We thought PRPO could possibly have a green day because of its history, but so far it hasn't proven that to ourself. Since the market opened, they get a nice pre-market move on it, but since the open, you guys can see what's been happening here. Yep, the day two low hanging fruit, 100%. But we did. There was reasons that pointed to PRPO, you know, having a day two continuation. Looking at the daily charts, prior day runs, does have a history of going on multi-day runs. So that's how we kind of thought that this one had some potential to go on a day two run. Sorry about the dogs. Yeah, it looks like we had an incoming dog alert there. Incoming dog alert. Ooh, PRPO. Crushed. 290s now. Brutal. Brutal on that one. You guys could see, you know, sometimes it's gonna happen. It's not gonna work accordingly to your plan, and you can't fight it, and you got to stop out. If you guys are holding right now, it's clearly not looking good for longs. I mentioned that my stop loss was 310, but I did change it, and I took a 1 cent loss on it. But my first exit, I sold in the 360. So overall, it was a profitable green trade. I made $500 on PRPO based off good risk management. Good risk management. I wasn't being greedy. I wasn't looking for four. Yeah, four was possible today, but I sold half, and the rest I broke even. So I managed to trade well. So I'm pretty happy with my overall trade on it. And same thing with NCTY. That one worked out great. So speaking of NCTY, I gotta cover some stuff up here. Gotta start covering here. Let's see. NCTY is one of those ones that could go red too. All right, so NCTY just covered up there on NCTY 118 ish. So I'm still holding a partial. Still holding a partial there on NCTY. There's 115. See how low that could go. Maybe it could even go red on NCTY. Casper, if you guess my mic brand, will you send me a t-shirt? Uh, yeah, screw, why not? Go for it, Casper. Bingo, yep. You're right, Casper. Blue Yeti. Should I even ask how you knew that? Is it, I guess, just a common brand? Yeah, that was a sick call, yeah. I'm impressed. All right, Casper, you won. So, my Discord name. So, just DM me and shoot you over a T-shirt. Yeah, I have it all. Out of all the microphones in the world, Casper knew that. Yeah, gotta give it to him. How could I not? I'm just gonna get out of NCTY. I mean, this thing could go lower, but I already met my target. I mean, I know it could go lower, but it's a good trade. I'm out of it. So almost a 2K day for me on my trades. Wish I had more on NCTY. I did borrow a lot on that one. After borrow fees though, it's gonna be lower than that. Still a solid day. Yeah, it's almost a little too sensitive, almost a little too sensitive, but it's a great mic. Alex actually just got one too. I told him it was a good one. So what time we got? All right, it's about 9:50. See what else is going on. RCON, low volume, nothing going on there. GHSI, still surprisingly holding up. Still holding these gains. Hasn't got over $1 yet. We know $1 is the strongest resistance line in penny stocks. EROS, we swung the hell out of this one. We killed it. And now giving back a lot of its run. Getting a little dead cat bounce here on Euros. AGTC, nothing. DCIX, too early for the shippers. CRMD, nothing. PSTV, this one did close their public offering. So we could see a bounce on this one. Pretty crazy drop with no bounce. So this one does have some potential for a bounce on PSTV. DBIV, this was the insider buying play. Alright, so which went through those top gainers. You guys can see top gainer in the market's only up 19%. So a little bit on the slower side right now. A little bit on the slower side right now. It is a Friday. We know Fridays usually, hit or miss days. And usually, most of the time, Fridays are on the slower side due for lack of volume. A lot of traders, taking off for the weekend. So with that being said, uh, I'm thinking maybe we could do like maybe like 10-10, 10-15 ish, like 20 more minutes, and we'll do the giveaway. If you guys want to do it sooner, I'm cool with that. I'm pretty much done with my morning trading. I had 2 trades this morning, and pretty happy with my overall trading, and gonna call it a day for my trades. All right, let's see. All right, so I guess it's slow right now. I guess I could bring up a topic that I was talking about a little bit earlier. I know some of you guys are interested in the one-on-one coaching, but it is a little tough because I'm only one person. How many people could I really do one-on-one coaching? So you would only want to work with passionate traders who are serious and that want to learn, and I'll be giving you guys a ton of value by doing it too. So I'm not sure how I'm gonna work this out, but like I said, I only want to work with real serious people. So if that's not you, then I don't want to be mean, but I don't want to work with someone who's not going to take it totally serious. So I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to work this thing out. For like the one-on-ones, if anyone's interested in it. So what I'm kind of thinking right now, these are like early thoughts. I got to think it over the weekend. But I'm thinking, because right now I am working with a few people at the moment. I'm working with a few people, a friend of mine, another trader. So I'm working with a few people right now who want to do like the one-on-one coaching. And, I can only do so many people. So maybe I'm thinking, I could maybe do like a few students, maybe like 4 or 5 max. Then once they're done, if a spot opens up, I could accept someone else if they're interested. I think that's how I'm gonna work it like that. Gamer, I was thinking about doing that, but I feel like that doesn't get like the full effect. I feel like you kind of want that one-to-one conversation. I think that would be kind of how I do it. Trading pennies, you love to work with me? Cool, man. Let's do it. DM me. Let's talk. Mr. Howard, spots are 500 each. No, I wouldn't be charging that much money. There would be a fee though, guys. I'm giving you a lot of value. It'd be one-on-one. Be giving you everything I know, my trading strategies, whatever you want to ask me. So it wouldn't be free, guys. We'll be giving you a lot of value. Casper, you thought of a joke? Let me hear it. George, DM me. We'll talk it over. Yeah, we'll talk it over. Casper, your net P&L for the day is a small T-shirt. That's a good one. I liked it. Nice. Yeah, Casper. It was impressive, man. It was. I gotta hand it to you. Tim Bowen for $6,000. That's ridiculous. Who's paying for that? All right, so what do we got? 9:55. Let's see. Nick Trades 20. That's my username over in Discord. So what are you guys thinking? Tell me your thoughts. What do you guys want to do? You want to do giveaway earlier? Maybe do some questions for a little, then do the giveaway. You guys can just let me know what you want to do. I'm down to do the questions for like maybe 10 minutes, then hop into the giveaway. You guys can see things are dead slow right now. I'm all out of the NCTY short, by the way, if you guys are wondering. All out of that one. I'll post all my charts, my entries, exits over in Discord right as we end the stream. Alright, you guys could ask some questions. I'll answer. I'll do questions for like 10 minutes and then hop to the giveaway. Richard, no, it's fair game. It's fair game. We could have two winners in the same day. Nick, the winner, won twice in one day. So if Casper answers the correct question, it's fair game. I gotta give it to him. All right, yeah. Yo, Casper, fire it away. You could ask the viewers anything, as long as it's appropriate. Sorry, guys. The house a little noisy today. A little noisy on a Friday. Guess even the dogs are wild up. Rob, you need a margin account. So usually it's $2,500 or more. But, that will only get you, you won't be able to get a high end shorting broker. I mean, you'll still be able to get a broker that allows you to short. So 2,500 is the minimum you need for shorting. Some brokers are like 5,000. I think Venom Trading is a good one. I think they're 5,000 minimum, I believe, or 4,000. That's a good one for shorting. CMEG is also another one, but it is an offshore broker, so do run that risk. But for like a really good high-end broker, you need a minimum of 25,000. If you want a center point, you want a speed trader, you want Cobra trading, you need a 25,000 minimum. All right, Casper. So how about we rephrase the question? I mean, so we could ask this. Why don't you guys type, your experience level out? Beginner, intermediate, or experience. So if you guys don't mind typing out your experience level, if not, totally cool. So David, Rob, both beginners. Cool. Intermediate. Trading pennies experienced. Cool. So we have a nice mix here. It's good to have a good mix. Experience, intermediate, beginner. Totally cool. So I'm seeing a lot of like intermediate and beginner-ish. So it seems like that's where you guys are in the intermediate beginner range. Frost status. It's a good one. Ricky, man, we know Ricky's experienced. Yeah, I consider myself experienced as well. Yeah, I would say like experience. I would say you need at least like maybe 3 years, 3 years at least, doing this every day consistently. I think that would allow you to say you're an experienced trader. But hey, even experienced trader, we're still learning every day too. It's you can never learn enough. So even experienced traders, we're still learning and getting better each day. I'm sure Ricky would agree with me. I'm sure Trading Pennies would agree with me as well. They both said they were experienced. Cool, Matt. Full time trader for a year and a half. Nice. Dreambox year. Very cool, guys. Thank you. Thank you for posting that. Man, Rick started when we had decimals and stocks. That's sick. A lot of you newer intermediate traders, go watch my video, the trading process. It's a really good video I made. It's a little bit on the longer side, but I'm telling you, it'll be worth your time. It basically shows you guys my process, what I put into my trading each day, and also it goes over the process of what a newer trader should be doing to get to that experience level. and I'm gonna try to get another video out next week. So if you guys also have any video ideas, I'd love to help out. You guys, want to share my knowledge. Yeah, I posted it. It's on this channel. It's called the trading process. Made it about, I would say, like a week or two. NCTY coming down to the lows here. All right, it's 10:04. Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll do 5 more minutes of questions and chatting with you guys, and then we'll do the giveaway. I haven't even thought of what question I'm gonna do. I haven't even thought of it. Price action volume going over the candles would be helpful. I could do that. I mean, I don't know if I can make a video on that. Because I mean, how not really so much you could talk about candles. I mean, maybe I could look. I could consider that. I think I would title it how to read like price action volume, and then I could go over the candles within the video. Let's see. Have you ever thought of making like a course or a mentorship program with lessons? Yeah, a lot of people have been asked. Like that's probably the most question. I've been getting asked that question so much recently. Hey, could you do? Can you make a course? Can you, like start like a chat room service or something like that? I've been getting that question a lot lately. People really want that, so that's why I kind of decided maybe I could do one-on-ones. And then again, I don't want to be that guy who does a course and and all that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you guys would like that. So I mean I could consider doing something like that. A course. You know, but I have been getting that question a lot, and that's why I kind of decided, hey, let me do one-on-ones. Let me do one-on-ones. You know, I, let me start doing the one-on-ones, and that's why I'm gonna start doing that. I think the one-on-ones are great. You get one-on-one experience with me, full hour chatting with me. We could talk, go over anything you want, or I could just teach you for the hour. Yeah, I love this format too. I love doing the live streams and heading over to Discord. I love what we have going on here. I don't want to change anything. I want to keep everything the way it is. But people are just saying they kind of want some more educational stuff, and that's why I brought up the one-on-ones today, and that's why I wanted to mention it to you guys. Some people may want that extra that little extra step. All right, it's 10:08. We'll do 2 more minutes of questions, and then I'll think of a question to ask you guys for the giveaway. How does that sound? Yeah, George. I know. I've been a little lazy with it. I'll be honest. I've been a little lazy with it. Posting the educational videos. Yeah, I gotta do better with that. I would, but I don't really want to burn out my computer. Just got this brand new computer, and I've had a really bad history with computers. I don't know why. It's weird. Alex has so many car issues. Like Alex's car is, I don't know why. He has so many car issues, and I always have so much computer issues, and we always joke about it. But I I really need to maintain my computers better, and I just bought this brand new computer, a few months ago, and I don't really want to like leave it on running, the whole day. So I apologize about that. I don't think I could do that. Yeah, I brought it. I brought it pre-built. Brought it pre-built. Someone built it for me. Guys, it's not even like that. I don't know why. I don't. Even, I have no idea why. I just every computer I owned was just didn't work out for me. Even this had bad luck too. I bought like Apple computers when I first started, and I had to literally get rid of all of them because they don't work well with trading. They don't support DOS Trader. They didn't support Lightspeed when I use it. So I bought a brand new Mac laptop, like $2,700. Bought the desktop for like $1,500, and I had to get rid of all of them. I had to get rid of all of them because it didn't support my software, and took a big loss on that. The next computer I bought started breaking down. I could go on. I don't know. I just don't have good luck with computers. I mean, so far, I don't want to jinx anything. This computer's been great. Zero issues with it. Uh, and the guy said, yeah, pre-built computers are much better. And I want. It's my first time going with someone building a computer for me. Yeah, I literally told the guy like, "Hey, I'll give you as much money as possible, man. Just build me a beast computer that won't break." So I forgot how much I paid, but the guy said I got you, and he said this is the best computer you could really do for that you can make right now. So yeah, that's the laptop I'm going with right now. I have MSI also. All right, 1013. I'm gonna. I think we should do the giveaway now. So just give me like a minute or two. I'm gonna think of a question. Uh, you guys want to do non-stock related? I know last time you guys said, "Hey, next one do non-stock related." You've been doing a lot of non-stock related. Do you guys kind of feel that same way? All right, so yeah, no stock related, non-stock related. All right, we're gonna do yeah. I guess we'll do non-stock related. All right, yeah. Okay, cool. I'm gonna unmute the mic. I'm gonna think of a question, and yeah, I'll be back in like a minute or two. All right, guys. Thought of a question. All right. So I said it was gonna be non-stock related, so that's what we're gonna do. And I did think of a question here. So make sure you get your keyboards ready, or you're on your cell phone. Make sure you got your fingers ready to type. So all right, here we go. Here's the question. So as you guys know, I'm a really big basketball fan. I love basketball, and basketball season's coming up. I think preseason starts next week. So I want to ask you guys, who won the 2000 NBA Finals? Who won the 2000 NBA Finals? What basketball team won? David, nice. David, you are correct. The Los Angeles Lakers. Kobe Bryant's first ring back in 2000. Congrats, David. So just DM me in chat and hook you up with a t-shirt. Yeah, a long time ago. I was just a baby. I didn't even watch it. Yeah. I just remember, like, I like Kobe Bryant, you know. I'm a Knicks fan, but I always like Kobe Bryant. I love his work ethic. Big fan of Kobe. So, I was just thinking, I was like, hey, what year did Kobe won his first ring? And 2000 was the year he won. I was gonna go with the year 2000. Or I was gonna go with Michael Jordan's last ring back in '98. And we ended up going with Kobe. Nick, check out, yeah, Trading Pennies, yeah, The Professor. I'm subscribed to The Professor. Yeah, I love his videos. I watch him all the time. Great street baller. David, no way. Your friend works in the Lakers front office. That's sick. Nice. That's awesome. See, I like mixing up. I like doing non-stock related questions too. That was fun. Next time we'll do a stock related question. Yeah, David. Yeah, I feel the same way. If I wasn't a stock trader, I would want to do something in like basketball, like a general manager or something like that. But I couldn't even play. I'm short, guys. I'm 5'8", so you know I'm pretty short. You know, Alex is like 6'4". Alex is a tall guy, but I wish I had Alex's height. but but hey, oh Rob, I was about to say I think that's like certified midget, right? I think like under 4'5" a male, right? Something like that, or 5 foot, under 5 foot maybe. I don't know. All right, guys, it's 10:21. Uh, Probably gonna wrap up the stream in the next minute. So hope you guys all enjoyed the stream today. We got some nice trades and we did a nice giveaway. Congrats to David and congrats to Casper for winning the giveaways today. Rob, certified midget. All right, guys, I'm gonna end it now. I'm gonna end the stream. Hope you all have a great weekend. Really fun trading today. Looking forward to Monday. We're coming on to October trading now, and I'm really excited. I can't wait. Thanks, man. Yeah. Appreciate it. All right, guys. I'll see you all later. I'll see you in Discord too. Peace.